Hello guys, welcome to the class and thank you for joining me. As always, a very warm welcome from Clockwork Courtyard, Camberwell's finest. Today we're going to do a short class. It's going to have one thing in mind, and that is the core. I hope you enjoy. As always, any questions, any comments, any feedback, give me a shout. You can leave a comment below or come say hello over on Instagram at Mr. Collyman. Otherwise, guys, all you need for the practice is your mat. So let's meet in a seated position, just like this. In actual fact, you can start wherever you want, just as long as it is comfortable. Child's pose, seated, lie down, take it easy. Wherever you are, take a bit of movement to get comfortable. So maybe that might mean kind of rolling the shoulders, it might mean wiggling the jaw. And then just for a short while, let's softly close the eyes. Take a few deep breaths, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Let's use this time to transition into the class from whatever we were doing previously. Use this time wisely just to let the body slow down. Allow yourself to feel kind of grounded with the body resting on the mat. And allow your mind also to slow down. Try not to let it wander off. Let's take a step back from wherever we were before mentally. And then start to direct the attention inwards, in towards our bodies and in towards the breath. With that in mind, follow a few rounds of breath, both inhale and exhale. Pay close attention to how it feels. Maybe start to bring a softness to it. Start to lengthen the breath so you're using your diaphragm. And allow your focus, your attention to lock into the breath. Let's keep the breath as the main focus point throughout the class. Take as long as you need here, and when you're good to get moving, let's softly open the eyes and then make our way to our all fours. Take your time. So you want to think of bringing the shoulders directly above the wrists and the hips directly above the knees. Let's take the right leg straight out behind us. We're going to flex the foot and point the toes to the ground. Make sure the fingers of the right hand are spread really wide, and let's lift the left arm. Take an inhale to prepare, and as you breathe out, draw the elbow to the knee under the chest. Inhale, extend both back out, and then exhale, draw them in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. A few more times. Just starting to not only fire up the core a little bit here, but thinking about making a connection between movement and breath. When you're done, gently lower them both down. Left leg goes straight up. Extend right arm. Take your time to get your balance. Inhale. Exhale. Knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, draw it in. A few more times. Think of the forehead and the chin heading into the knee as well as the elbow. So you're getting a bit of a dome of the back as you do. One more time. Gently lower. Take your time here. Maybe shake it out if you need to shake it out. Then we're going to come into a hovering all fours position, lifting the knees a couple of centimeters off the mat. Notice your hands here. Think about fingertips doing the work, and palms might not necessarily be on the ground. Start to squeeze the bum. You can start to draw the thighs in towards each other. Kick your heels away from you. Engage core. Soft elbows. Breath is slow. And then in your own time, lift up the hips all the way up towards your downward dog. And as you do so, allow the head to drop. Maybe pedal out the feet. Ease into your downward dog in whichever way that feels good for you. Give your shoulders a roll, give the head a shake. And then let's park it up. Hands shoulder width, feet hip width. Maybe bending your knees. Suck in the tummy and allow the head to relax. Taking a long inhale and a long exhale. Before gently coming onto the tiptoes of the feet as you breathe in and rippling your body forwards to a high plank, where we'll bring the shoulders above the wrists. Now make sure you're kicking both heels away from you as you come into your high plank. Make sure the back is domed, you can squeeze the bum. Let's try and keep that form throughout the class. And then just shuffle the feet all the way over towards the right hand side of the mat. Your feet might even come off the mat, sorry. Notice any kind of dumping down here. Let's keep the hips square and level. And then shuffle the feet all the way over towards the left. Hold it there for a moment. Let's keep the shoulders square and level. Let's keep the breath soft. Coming back to center. Gazing slightly forwards. Let's drop the right forearm down and the left forearm down. Fingers are wide. Wrists, press them down to the ground. Heels, kick them away from you. Same thing here. Shuffle feet over to the right. Hold it here for a breath or two. Try and transfer the weight away from your hands and your wrists by squeezing the bum, engaging your quads. You can shuffle the feet over to the left. Kicking your heels away from you. Breathing slowly. Come back into the middle. Find the control to come back onto the hands. And then drop the knees, the chest, the chin all the way down to the mat. Inhale to a cobra. So you're lifting up the chest, pushing with the hands, shoulders are relaxed. Exhale as you push back to your downward dog. Take your time. You might want to go via your child's pose. Before doing similar moves, tiptoes of the feet, gently ripple the body forwards. Shoulders are above the wrists. Kick heels away from you, maybe gaze slightly forwards. Now let's lift the right foot a couple of centimeters off the ground. Again, weight of the body away from the hands and the shoulders by pushing heels away, squeezing bum, engaging core. Now you can lift the left hand up as well if you wanted to add to it. Play with the balance. Before gently lowering both down. And you can lift the left foot up. Kick both heels away. Breath is soft. Play with the right hand. Gaze is steady. And then gently lower. Let's take a gentle vinyasa. Drop the knees, the chest, the chin. Elbows dig into the ribs as you lower yourself down. Inhale, chest comes up. Exhale, push back. Downward facing dog. Well, we're going to take the right leg up high as we inhale, bending the knee. As you exhale, point your knee to the ceiling, open out the hips. Let's take the right knee to the right elbow, maybe there's some contact before extending the leg back out to the ceiling. Sweep it into the left elbow this time, and then kick it away. Knee comes into the nose, squeeze tight to chest, push with the hands so the back is domed. And then very lightly step forwards in between the hands, dropping your left knee down. Low lunge, lift the arms up. Gaze up towards the fingers, and as you exhale, sweep them down. Step forwards, left foot joins the right foot. Halfway lift with the inhale, back is flat. Exhale, chest to thighs, forward fold. Inhale, lift up the arms, take them real high. Gaze up towards the fingers. As you exhale, forward fold straight away, hinging at your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Crown of the head goes long. Exhale, lower the hands, step or jump back to your plank. A vinyasa is there for you. Maybe play around with keeping the knees in the air this time. Chest to elbow height. Chaturanga, four-limbed staff pose. Push forwards from there, coming into your up dog. Thighs are off the mat. Feet are active. Bum is squeezing. Roll over the toes, back to your downward facing dog, where we'll take the left leg up slowly. Bend the knee, open it out, enjoy the pose. Try not to dump into the shoulders here. Breathe slowly. Left knee, left elbow, and then kick it away. Left knee, right elbow, and then kick it away. Left knee into the nose. Push with the fingertips. Come onto the tiptoes of the back foot and then lightly step forwards, dropping your right knee. Inhale, low lunge. Shoulders are relaxed as the fingertips reach high. Look up to them. And then sweep them down. Step forwards, right foot joins the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Back is flat. Exhale, chest to thighs, forward fold. Find strength in your feet as you lift up the arms. Gaze up, enjoy the height, and then take it down straight away. Swan dive down before finding that halfway lift again. And then lowering your hands and stepping or jumping back to your plank and taking a vinyasa of your choice. Notice elbows, dig them in rather than out. Notice the bum, support your lower back by squeezing it. And then chin to chest, suck in the tummy, roll over the toes last. Downward facing dog, take a moment here, check in with your alignment. Fingers are wide. Upper arms, maybe a little external rotation going on. Even engaging your core here. Sucking in your tummy, breathing slowly. And then lifting your right leg up. Again, slowly. Let's take the knee to the right elbow before kicking it away. This time, take the knee to the right wrist, hover the knee just above the ground, and then kick it away. Same thing on the left side, taking it to the elbow first, and then kicking. Before taking it to the wrist, again, hover for a breath or two, and then kick it away. Knee comes to nose, tiptoes the back foot, body is forwards. Step on through to a high lunge this time, so left knee stays off the ground. Arms sweep up high. Open them out as your back foot goes down, warrior two. Right arm forward, left arm behind you. Let's check in with the pose, making sure to press down on the left side of the left foot. Arms are symmetrical. Gaze over the right hand. Let's straighten the right leg and we'll take it to a triangle pose. You can extend the right arm forwards, kick the hips to the left. Maybe you're flipping the palm, right hand, right ankle, right shin, right knee, left arm is high, whichever feels good for you. Try not to forward fold here, guys. Chest is open, left shoulder rolls behind you. Now to fire up the core here, let's sweep the right arm forwards, create an L shape, stacking left shoulder on top of right shoulder. Breath is soft. Next inhale, sweep your arms back up to a T. Bend your right knee, warrior two. And then let's take the right elbow, onto the right knee, maybe the right thigh. Sweep your left arm forwards, side angle pose, extended. Make sure there's a nice straight line between left fingertips and left foot. And then to fire up the core here, right arm, extend it. Take it long. Imagine that big beach ball that you're grabbing between your hands. Again, keep your chest open here rather than folding down to the ground. Notice left foot, press down quite hard on it. And then we're going to very slowly lower the beach ball down to the ground. As you do, swivel onto the toes of the back foot. Weight of the body comes into the left hand as you swivel onto the left side of the left foot. You can take a very slow step back to your side plank. Right arm goes high. Feel free to drop your left knee if you need the support. Otherwise, extend your right arm forwards and then lift the right leg off the left leg. Fire up the core here by sweeping the right elbow to the right knee, crunch it in, and then extend both away. Try 3 times. Elbow to knee, and then lengthen. Elbow to knee, lengthen. Squeeze it in, extend. Gently come back to your plank, and then a vinyasa. Exhale, hover down. Inhale, push forwards, chest opens, relax the shoulders. And then exhale as you roll over the toes. Back to your downward facing dog, where we'll take the left leg up high. Knee goes to elbow, maybe there's some contact before kicking your leg away. Let's take it to the left wrist, hover it, fingertips active, kick the leg away. Nice, guys, bring it into the right elbow, bit of a twist, and then kick it. And then you've got it down to the right wrist. Notice core, and then fire it back up. Knee comes into the nose, push forwards with the body, back is domed. You can very lightly step forwards from there. Inhale, find strength in the feet to lift up the arms. Exhale, open it out, back foot goes down. Let's relax the shoulders, let's open the chest. You can think of straightening your left leg before kicking your hips to the right as you find your triangle pose. Noticing the space in the middle of your chest. Think about expanding your arms and your hands in equal measure away from it. Maybe the head as well, so you can lengthen the neck. And then maybe sweep your left arm forwards if you want to fire it up here. Shoulders are stacked, chest is flat. Try not to lock out the knees here as well, so engage the quads, calves, muscles instead. Inhale, come back up. Bend the left knee, warrior two. And then we'll do the same thing that we did on the other side. So left elbow, left thigh, right arm goes long. Think of reaching really long with the right fingertips, so kind of exaggerating that deep sensation down the side body. Right little toe, press down hard. Then you've got the left arm, let's sweep it forwards, grab the beach ball. Imagine your beach ball, you're trying to squeeze it so hard that it is just about to pop. Breath, as always, is soft. Face is relaxed. And then lower the beach ball real slow. Swivel onto the toes of the back foot. Swivel onto the right side of the right foot. Weight of the body into the right hand. Step back slowly. Side plank. Left arm goes high. Left arm goes long. Left leg, sweep it up. And then we'll crunch it in. Elbow to knee before extending. Elbow to knee. Take it long. Elbow to knee. Nice, guys. Come back to your plank with control. Make sure your fingers are wide. Dig the elbows into your ribs as you lower yourself down. Push forwards, open out the chest. Head comes up last. Chin to chest, suck in the tummy. Roll over your toes last. Back to your downward facing dog. Tiptoes of your feet. Let's bend the knees and take a step or a jump forwards to a seated position. Sweeping your legs out in front of you. And then gently, slowly hovering down onto your back. Let's take the legs up high, flexing your feet. You can think of spreading your toes quite wide here as well. And then lifting your arms up. We're going to bring the hands together and we're going to point the fingers towards the feet. Lift your chest up. Start to engage your core here. And let's pulse it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, breathe, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. Gently lower yourself down. Legs go real slow. Keep the control. Try not just to slam the legs down. Think slow motion. Breath is soft. And then knees come into the chest. Let's grab the backs of them, start to roll forwards and backwards. Along the spine, massage it out. Squeeze your thighs together. And then end up balancing on the boat, balancing on the bum in your boat pose. Navasana. Everyone's favorite. Chest comes to the thighs, squeeze it in. I want to think about feet being flexed. Shins maybe parallel to the mat. Release your arms. Some of you may want to straighten out the legs if you've got it. Otherwise, keep the knees bent. 3 breaths. Nice and slow. Keeping the focus, squeezing your thighs in towards each other. Try not to dump into the lower back. And then let's lower down into a low boat. Legs stay off the ground, back stays off the ground, gently come back up. Inhale, take it back down. Exhale, come back up. Inhale to lower. Exhale, come back up. Exhale, come back up. One more time, guys. Keep the strength and then hold it for a breath or two. Toes are wide, fingers active. And then gently cross your feet. Let's take hold of opposite feet with hands and then gently roll forwards. Hands can go down, take a step back to your plank. And then from here, hold it. We're going to lower ourselves down onto our forearms. Forearm plank. Stay here, or if you're up for it, you could even gently tiptoe your feet forwards, coming into your dolphin pose. Maybe gazing towards the space between your thumbs. Make sure the wrists are down. As always, breath is soft. Before edging back to your forearm plank, coming onto your hands, and then taking a vinyasa. Exhale, hover down, make sure it's a full inhale as the chest opens, and then a full exhale as you push back to your downward facing dog. From here, guys, tiptoes of the feet, gently ripple your body forwards to a high plank. And then I want you to think about very slow motion, lowering yourself down onto your front. Elbows dig into the ribs. Slower the better. All the way down. And then when you hit the ground, guys, extend the arms out in front of you. Take a moment to get comfortable. And then let's use the inhale to lift up the right arm and the left leg. Exhale, lower them down. Inhale, left arm, right leg comes up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, take it down. One more time. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Exhale, go down. Inhale, left arm and right leg. Take it down as you breathe out. This time, both come up. Inhale, hold it. Reach long with the fingers, reach long with the toes. Engage the core, squeeze the bum. Try and relax your shoulders. Soften your face. Breathe slowly. Hold it there. Maybe start to bend the elbows. You can sweep the elbows back. Take it long. Bring them back. Take it long. Bring them back. Take it long. And then very slowly lower yourself down. Hands under shoulders. Lift the chest up. We're going to hold it here for the moment. Kind of restorative cobra pose. Kind of restorative. Nice place to stretch out the core. Breathe slowly. Maybe take a roll of the shoulders. You can look left, look right, have a swing around. And then in your own time, push back. Downward facing dog. Where we're going to make the tiptoes towards the front of the mat. As you get there, think of bending your knees quite a lot and allowing your chest to smother onto your thighs. Allow the crown of the head to drop down to the mat. And then interlock your fingers behind you. Relief for your shoulders. Let's sweep, swing the arms up wherever they want to go. Crown of the head drops down deep. Try and find space here, so space in your back. Space in your spine. Bend your knees a hell of a lot if that helps. Relax your face. And then gently lower your hands. We're going to take a gentle uncurl, standing pose. Bring the head up last. When the head does come up, lift your arms up as well. Reach high with them, pistol grip perhaps. Look up towards the fingers, keep the hips, the knees, the ankles steady, and then gently lean over to the left. Bit of a side stretch. Keeping your shoulders stacked, roll the right shoulder behind you. Engage quads. Come back up. Lean over to the right. Again, chest, if it's facing the ground, let's roll the left shoulder behind. Soften the face. Come back up. Place the hands behind you. Let's find a standing back bend. Fingers on the bum. Gently bend the knees. Open the chest. You might want to gaze forwards. You may want to gaze up. You may want to gaze behind you. Wherever you are, allow the pose to really do its work. Take your time in it. And then curl back up, or uncurl, whichever way it is. And then we'll uncurl or curl down. Forward fold, chest smothers thighs. Hang out here for as long as you want. Grab the elbows, take a swing. Maybe grab the backs of your legs. Grab elbows there. Maybe gorilla pose, stand on your hands. Give the wrists a little look in. And then with the hands down, you can take any variation, transition you want. Hands down, step back, hands down, jump back, or hands down, crow pose. Meeting back in your downward dog. And then taking a step or a jump through to that seated position. One more time. You can sweep the legs out in front of you. Let's hover down onto our backs. Legs go high. Flex your feet, spread your toes. Hands together, point fingers towards them. Lift the chest. Pulse up to the feet for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently release. Slowly lower. Slow motion, slower the better. Toes are wide, feet are flexed. Lower it down. Grab back to the knees. Let's take it to our Navasana pose one more time. Rolling along the spine. And as you get into it, again, notice lower back. Try not to dump down into it. You want to lift up, crown of the head is high. And you can flex your feet, you can straighten your legs. And this time I'm going to take it down to a low boat and then paddle the feet as if we haven't had enough fun already. Squeeze thighs together. Again, breath is soft. Soften the face. Smile through it. Enjoy it. And then come back up with control. Maybe you can stay in your boat pose for a breath or two before very gently lowering down. Slow motion. Allow the body to soften. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Satisfying sigh out through your mouth. Bringing the left knee towards your chest. Let's take a supine twist. Right hand grabs it. You can sweep the left arm wide. Take the knee over to the right. Let's make sure the right leg is straight. Let's make sure the neck is long. You can look over to the left hand. Close your eyes. 3 or 4 soft breaths. Coming back to center, right knee, let's draw it up. Squeeze it in, knee to armpit, left hand can take it. Again, a little check-in with the straight leg, flex foot of it. Maybe as you look over to your right hand, you can bring extra softness to your body each time you breathe out. So with that exhale, try and allow the body to soften a little bit deeper into the twisted position. Then coming back to center and extending both arms behind you and legs long out in front of you. Let's stretch it out. Try and find length, reach. And just close the eyes and notice that kind of space inside your body. How does it feel? Think of the strength. Think of the balance that you might have brought to it. Think of the flexibility. Whatever it is. And then squeeze it all in. So we're going to grab hold of the elbows as we wrap arms around the knees. Forehead to them. You can maybe flex your feet and engage your core one final time here. As you look towards your knees, maybe some time just to kind of appreciate your body. think of the hard work that it's just taken. In actual fact, think of the hard work that it takes every day. Send some good vibes in towards yourself, thanking yourself for your practice, and then honoring it by giving the rest that the body deserves. Making the best starfish shape you can make with your arms and your legs. Softly closing your eyes and just taking your time to let your body catch up. Taking your time to process all of the movement that we've just taken. And taking your time to really let your body sink, soften, relax down into the mat. Just making sure that you're aware of any thoughts that do pop up. Try not to let the mind wander off with them. Let's start to deepen the breath. Let's bring gentle movements into the fingers and the toes. And just taking your time to head back up to your seated position. Take care. Maybe rolling over to one side, lifting yourself up. And as always, just continuing to kind of honor the practice. Maybe frame the movement that we have just taken with a similar check-in that we did at the beginning of the class. Closing the eyes. And enjoying some time to focus on your breathing. Enjoying some time to focus on how you feel. Notice any changes in the body. Check in with what's going on upstairs as well. How does the mind feel right now? What kind of mood are you in? And always, as always, just thanking yourself for showing up on the mat. Thank you for letting me guide you. Nice one for tuning in. Have a great day, guys. Take it easy. Namaste.